Hey, what's up, everybody? Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com. Welcome to the update for Friday's card, June 20th, 2025. Comp plays coming up in Major League Baseball. We'll get to that in just a moment. Thanks to those of you who jumped on board last night. Another top play win, a 7-star win with an NBA prop. We had McConnell over 10.5 points. He had 8 points with about 7 minutes to go in the first half, barely played. Got into the fourth quarter, gets us 10 points, gets another bucket for his 12 points. So they made us sweat a little bit on a game where we only needed 3 points over the final, 31 minutes of action. But a win nonetheless. Thanks to those of you who jumped on board. The top play run is now up over $44,500 over at DocSports.com. And today we're going to look to extend my top plays in baseball, my totals, I should say, in baseball, to 12-0-1. We're 11-0-1 with my last 12, 15-1-1 going back to last season. And I do have a 6-star play in baseball. The total on Friday's card, it goes at 7:15 p.m. Eastern, by the way, if you want to jump on board. Also have WNBA today, so we'll look to cash in both. And by the way, we have that 11-0-1 run going with the baseball totals, but all baseball over the last 10 releases, whether it be sides or totals, now 9-1, and we're up all over $3,000 during the run. Yesterday, I did have that 7-star in the NBA, the prop play. Also had a play, a 4-star side in Major League Baseball. We ended up with a push. We went alternate run line with San Francisco. They win the game 2-1, so we end up with a push. We laid a run there and reduced that price down to around $1.25. But again, only scored 2 runs, and fortunately, they only gave up 1 run, so everybody at least got their money back in that one. And speaking of the Giants, that's what we are playing today. The Giants-Red Sox clash, Bay Area, 10:15 p.m. Eastern time. And this should be a fun watch, I would think, with Rafael Devers facing his ex-teammates for the first time since that trade made earlier this week. Last night, the Giants, as I mentioned, snapped that 4-game skid. They're 23-13 at home now. They've got to start scoring runs, obviously, and I think they're facing a pitcher who they can maybe do some damage against. And after yesterday's win, I think the bats will finally wake up a little bit against Hunter Dobbins. The Red Sox hurler has a 6.92 ERA, $1.46 whip in his last 3 road starts. And the thing is, San Francisco, if you look at their last 10 games of this situation against righties, they're averaging over 6 runs per game in those last 10 against right-handers. And then they've got Hayden Birdsong going on the mound for the Giants tonight. He's got 8 appearances at home, most of those, of course, out of the pen. But he's been stingy in the Bay Area, 1.78 ERA, 1.19 whip at home. He's backed by the lowest bullpen ERA in all of Major League Baseball. And by the way, I almost forgot, but going back to Boston just for a second, they're 27th in OPS and weighted runs created plus on the road against righties over the past 5 or 6 weeks, going back to about May 10th. I'm on the Giants here, guys. I think they get the job done. Again, pretty fair price. I've seen anywhere from minus $1.22 to minus $1.35 as of about 3 a.m. Eastern time on Friday morning. Go to back San Francisco on the money line over the Boston Red Sox on Friday. One bonus play. As we had last night, we split. We lost in baseball with the over between the Padres and Dodgers, and then we had an opinion on the Indiana Pacers. Tonight, that bonus play is going to be on the New York Yankees on the run line. I'm punching up my line service right now. It has, again, of about a little after 3 a.m. Eastern time, the Yankees laying a run and a half, basically minus $1.15. Couple of minus $1.10s out there, couple as high as minus $1.18 as I speak. But for the most part, a bunch of $1.15s on that run line. But I like the fact that they snapped their skid yesterday, and I like Fried, of course, over Sagano, who does it right. He just needs to get some run support. So again, the main comp play for me is the Giants over the Red Sox. And then as far as a run line bonus play, it would be the New York Yankees over the Baltimore Orioles. All right. If you like the videos, click on the thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe again if you want to jump on board as we look to make it 12-0-1 with my baseball totals. You can do so on my homepage over at DocSports.com. Good luck, everybody. Best of luck. I'll be right back here late Friday night into Saturday morning. You know what to do, everybody. Let's put them in the win column. We'll talk to you then.